Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing a special type of reading. It's for the Day of the Dead, and a special messages from your ancestors, because I believe it's very important to reflect on where we came from and not forget the people who have passed on. So I wanted to do a special reading just for this occasion. What I'm going to do is I am going to shuffle my oracle deck, and I'm going to tune into the energy of your ancestors, and I'm going to pull out 3 cards. I will then give you a moment to pick out the cards you would like to choose, and then I do 3 different little readings, and I will timestamp them so you can check in the description box below which pile you want to do. If you feel attracted to more than one pile, then just watch the 2 others, or if you feel like you can't decide, watch the 3 of them. You may benefit from the 3 different types of messages. So I hope you're doing well, and let's begin. So what are the messages from the ancestors that we need to hear right now? So I want you to start thinking about your past loved ones in your family, or maybe if you want to connect with ancestors that go way back, and start thinking about them. Okay, so this will be card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Okay, so let me put them well in the middle so you can see them. Okay, so now if you would like to take a deep breath in and a very slow breath out, and focus on the cards, look at the 3 cards, and when you're ready, close your eyes and see which card is still appearing in your head, in your mind's eye, in your third eye. Is it card 1? Is it card 2? Is it card 3? So I'm going to give you a moment to do this in silence. Okay, so I'm going to put card 2 and 3 right there for the time being. And if you chose the first card, this is the card that you picked. This is card number 20, Shaska, and she's the Star of Venus. So I'm going to read to you from the book what this is about, but I can already tell you that she is about liberation from poverty, that kind of energy. So let me find her in the little book so you get a better understanding of the message from your ancestors. Financial healing is indicated. Let go of fear and trust unconditionally that the universe is supporting you. What brings you a sense of joy, purpose, and passionate devotion? Focus on that. Believe in your ability to thrive by being and expressing your authentic self. Notice how you relax into flow and more easily attract what you need when you acknowledge that the universe wants you to flourish through being you. Focus on putting your beautiful beliefs out into the world, not in consuming the negativity or fear of others. Give of your spirit abundantly. Nothing is beyond the reach of divine assistance. Trust in this, and you can fulfill your purpose of being a positive influence in the world. Okay, so you may be experiencing currently some kind of challenges in your finances, and your ancestors are telling you that things are going to get better, that you need to surrender, release the fear, and trust that they're there to support you and that they're working in the background to help you. The message is also to talk about believing in yourself and your capabilities of providing for yourself. So let's have a look with the tarot. Okay. This is what's beneath you. This is what's above you. Let me move this. Sorry about that. I don't have enough space for it. There you go. This is what's behind you, and this is what's ahead of you. Okay. So in your subconscious, you have the Two of Swords, and twos are numbers of either partnership or making decisions. Swords is to do with your thoughts, truths, facts, and communication. And so I think that subconsciously you are blocking something. You're protecting yourself, and you're not making that decision. You're at a standstill because you have a mental block, which is probably something to do with you know, abundance, maybe a financial block in your head, maybe that you feel that you don't deserve, you know, to be prosperous, that kind of thing. This is what's working in the background. And your goal above you, aspirations, is Judgment card, which is a major arcana. So it indicates that your goal is you want a profound transformation of your life. The Judgment card is really a card of renewal, you know, a transformation, coming out of your coffin and rising up. And in this card you can see, I love this card because you can see you being reborn basically, and your ancestors behind you protecting you and looking down on you, as in waiting for you to come out of your coffin. The Chariot is another major arcana, and it's a card of victory, but through hard work and a hard-fought battle. It does talk about movement and victory, but it is hard work to get to that victory. It is a positive card, but yeah, there is an element of hard work necessary. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, and pages are news bearers, or a new path, a new direction. And the Page of Pentacles, because Pentacles are to do with your physical realm, so we're talking home life, work life, finances. It may be talking about you taking on a new course to change career. It could be you doing an apprenticeship of some kind. You know, if you want to move up in your company, for instance, and you want to become a leader, you may have to go on a course to improve your leadership skills. This is a very positive card, but it is a card of a slow-moving action, because the Pentacles are all about the hard work that you put in order to manifest. But it does present you with that new direction, that new path. It could also be a small amount of money coming your way, and this is in your near future. So your ancestors are telling you not to be afraid, and they're talking to you about also developing your own talents, which you see in the Page of Pentacles, so that you can get to that renewal, you know, that transformation, so that then you can bring abundance, and so that it's not hard work, like with the Chariot, where you had to fight long and hard, maybe to just provide for yourself or yourself and your family. And it is important that you do not block your prosperity and your abundance, because in your subconscious mind you do have this block. So what can help is to say or write a few affirmations. Now, I used to raise my eyebrows at people who used to say that to me because I didn't believe in it. Now, I can't say affirmation for some reason, it feels weird for me, but I write them down. And so, writing maybe 5 times every morning when you wake up that you are prosperous, that abundance comes naturally to you, will help you overcome that subconscious block that you have. Because your ancestors are telling you they're here, they're looking out for you. And you just need to have faith in your own different abilities and your different skills. And maybe, take on a course or something like that in order to develop those skills. So then, your abundance can come naturally to you, because you will be tapping into something that you know how to do instinctively, because they're your own personal talents. So I'm going to just draw one little advice card to finish off this reading. And you get creation. So it's the sacral chakra, so the second chakra, fire agate. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So you see, it was talking about that in judgment. So whatever you've lost financially, or maybe you lost a job, or you feel stuck and you're not moving forward and you need to move forward financially, if you develop your own skills, you will move forward. I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself, but yes. And whatever you've lost in that respect, the flame of destruction will ignite a rebirth. It's going to make you transform and get an even better outcome, more prosperity coming your way. So do not be afraid, is the message from your ancestors. So I hope you've enjoyed your messages, and if this is where we part, then I hope you have a fantastic week, and that you will come and visit me again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Okay. We're now going to move on to card number 2. So, if you have drawn card number 2, you have drawn Ketiaki. And she's number 10, and she's the guardian of the Papa Tuanuku. Now I can tell you that this card is a card of surrendering. And I'm going to read from the book exactly what this is about, so you understand it fully. So make peace and let go of past issues around being abandoned or not understood or of feeling unsupported, as those experiences need no longer color your worldview. Trust that you belong here and that your connection to the Earth Goddess will support you in all ways. You are sensitive, and rightly so. Never judge your sensitivity or feel that you are overreacting, but also allow nature to calm and soothe you so that you can be focused on accomplishing your soul mission. If you feel that you are on your own, when you would like some help, allow the Divine Mother to be your friend and guide, while trusting that at the right moment more allies will arrive. The Earth Mother has her own sense of timing, and you are not forgotten. You are just growing according to her wisdom and grace. Have faith in yourself and in her. So this card is about making peace, letting go of past issues, and not feeling alone. Your ancestors are telling you, you are not alone. Okay, they are surrounding you, and obviously you don't see them, but they are working with you and making sure that you are growing. Right, let me shuffle my deck so we can go into more depth. Okay. So above you, you have the Five of Wands. Below you, you have the Queen of Cups. Behind you, you've got the Four of Pentacles. And ahead of you, you have Temperance. Okay, so in the past, you have the Four of Pentacles. Now, 4 is a number of strong foundation and stability. Pentacles is to do with your physical world, so your finances, your work life, your home life. And this talks about stability, you know, in your physical world, basically. So this is what you had in the past. And what is beneath you is your subconscious, and you have the Queen of Cups. Now the queens are patient, and they are the people who lead behind the kings, so they are as powerful as the king, but they have a more receptive energy. And the Queen of Cups is all to do with feelings, emotions, and intuition. She is really focused on what her heart desires, and she also listens to her intuition, and she trusts it. She's just one step from the High Priestess, which is the number 2 in the Major Arcana. And then above you, which is what you aspire to and your goals. I'm sorry, I'm sure you can hear the sirens. Sorry, I live in town, and yeah. And they're right past my house. So the Five of Wands, 5 is a number of change and challenges, and Wands is what you desire, you know, what really fires you up, and you know, your soul, your spirit, all of that good stuff. And so you want to change. You want to change in this area, basically. You're thinking, well, you know, I had all of the safety of the Four of Pentacles, and now I want something that's going to really ignite me, because number 4 can also be quite stagnant. And maybe, yeah, maybe there was a some kind of a loss that you experienced. I don't know why I'm getting this message, because I normally don't get that with the Four of Pentacles, but that's what I've just heard. I don't know why. In the near future, you get Temperance, which is a Major Arcana. So this shows that you're gonna get the harmony, but it comes from patience, and you know, it's about having a good balance. So for instance, you know, if you surrender for something, it does not mean that you need to let everything go. Just, you know, let go of the dark and accept the light that comes in. That's what Temperance shows you. You know, a little bit of moderation in everything, basically, is pretty much what she's talking about. Because in your subconscious, that Queen of Cups in your subconscious, it's all about feelings and intuition. And the oracle cards, you know, from your ancestors talked about surrendering and making sure that you don't feel abandoned, because you're not. So you may be feeling that subconsciously, that abandonment, but your ancestors are telling you this is not the case. It's just a question of bringing harmony into your life, which will happen in the near future. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for your message. But as I said, that stability that you had in the past, you may have lost it, which is why you're feeling, I don't know, alone is the word that comes to mind. And you know, this is making you feel slightly tormented in your heart, you know, subconsciously, even though you may not realize it. And so understand that desire that you have to move forward, you know, and ride this wave and get positive, exciting changes into your life. And your ancestors are saying, don't worry, we're here, and we are going to bring you this harmony, this balance that you're looking for in your life. You will have it again. So I'm going to draw you a last little card of advice. I'm going to pick this one. Okay, so this is about your solar plexus chakra, which is situated between, slightly below, between your breast, just underneath it, you know, the rib cage. And it's the chakra to do with confidence and power and that kind of thing. So it says confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. So do not feel abandoned. Do not feel like people are not there for you. Be there for yourself is what the card is saying. This is the final advice you're getting from your ancestors, but they are there for you. You just don't see them. But be your own cheerleader and have faith in yourself. So I hope you've enjoyed your ancestors' messages. If this is where we part, I hope you have a fantastic week. And I have uploaded the November monthly tarot reading if you want to go and check them out. I'll put them in the description box below. And until next time, au revoir. Okay. Card number 3. So if you've chosen card number 3, you got number 13, X-Shell, Medicine of the Rainbow Jaguar. Now, number 13, that card is all about protection during a transition period. And I'm going to read in the little booklet in more depth what the message is from your ancestors. So let me find the right page. I think I'm on it now. Yes. Okay. So you are going through a transition. Cultivate hope and stay true to your intentions. Let nothing divert you from your true path. If you have a new project, vision or lifestyle that you are seeking to bring into the world, X-Shell is guiding and guarding you for a healthy birth. She also brings a message that there are times when fierceness is necessary. It is important that you cut off negative sources completely at this time and do not allow yourself to be used or exploited. This is not the time to indulge someone else's ego or go against your own inner knowing in order to give someone the benefit of the doubt. Trust your instincts and break immediately from what isn't right for you. This will bring you new opportunities and situations that are worthy of your passionate devotion. Okay. Let's have a look in more depth what this is talking about. Sorry, I got distracted by my dog. Okay, let me cut the deck. This is what's beneath you, which you can't see. And what's above you, what's behind you, and what's ahead of you. Okay, so the message from your ancestors was talking about getting rid of a negativity, and not indulge someone else's ego. And in the past, you have the Six of Swords. Now, 6 is a number of overcoming the challenges to bring about harmony back into your life. And the Swords is to do with communication, thoughts, and also truths. And this is a card of moving on, but having learned some precious lessons, harsh lessons, because the swords cut. So it looks like you have been doing some cutting cords already in the past. And what you have in your subconscious is the Six of Pentacles. Now, again, that's another 6 that you have in here. And Pentacles is to do with your physical world, to do with work life, home life, and so subconsciously you're yearning for, you know, a harmonious life. Maybe also to have, you know, the best of both worlds, harmony at work, harmony at home. And the Oracle also talked about if you are trying to birth a new project or something like that, that you're going to be protected. And so subconsciously you may be thinking about what this project could bring you, you know, on a physical level, the level of stability, harmony that you're looking for. Because in your goal and aspirations, you have the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace is the seed, the new beginning, and Cups are to do with your feelings, your emotions. And the Ace of Cups is about renewal of emotions. It's about, it can also be new love coming in. You know, anything that's gonna make you feel happy, joy. It could be a birth. So you may be trying to bring about a new project, as suggested by the Oracle. And in the near future, you have the King of Swords. And the King is the master of the suit. So he's someone who's incredibly intelligent and who can see the truth very clearly and make decisions based on his intellect and on his thoughts rather than his heart. So it is interesting to see that the card was talking about not indulging someone else's ego. And so the King of Swords appearing in your near future is saying that you are going to basically cut off people who are no longer right for you, or people who are standing in your way of, you know, your new project, that new birth that you have, because you've learned the lessons from the past. And you have your ancestors looking out for you, and making sure that you remember that it's all about who you really are and not about someone else's negativity around you. You know, you have some people who are energy vampires, and you spend some time with them and you feel drained immediately because they're so negative, and they feed on the little light you've got inside of you. And this card is reminding you of, you know, cutting these kind of things off because they really do not serve you. And so in the future, the cards are saying that you are going to embody the characteristic of this King of Swords, and you are going to be way more careful about who you allow in your circle and who you give time to, so that you can keep your energy for yourself and your projects, whatever it is that you're trying to work on, because you are hopeful. You know, you really you obviously have a goal, and that's going to bring you that, you know, cup of love, emotional fulfillment. And you want, as indicated by the Six of Pentacles, you want that harmony in your physical world. You don't want to go back. You've learned your lessons from the Six of Swords. So yeah, I would say that the main message from your ancestors is to make sure that you cut away negativity, you concentrate on your intention of what it is that you're trying to bring about, to manifest in your life, whether it's the birth of a project, whether it's a new love, anything like that. And just make sure that you get rid of negativity and that you look at things from a very clear point of view, you know, that you have clarity. And your ancestors are around you, guiding you. So I'm now going to give you a last little message from your ancestors. Oh, this one didn't want to go, so I'm going to read this one. So you get meditation, it's the crown chakra. To see more clearly, close your eyes. So you see, this is all about getting clarity and cutting away what no longer serves you, and you may find meditation helpful. Closing your eyes, and you may hear the inner guidance of your ancestors on, you know, what you need to do, which way to go, and what no longer serves you. So I hope you've enjoyed your ancestors' messages. I have posted the Zodiac November month tarot reading if you want to go and check them out. I put them in the description box below, or I'll leave a card at the end of this video. And I hope you have a fantastic week, and thank you for coming by and stopping to my channel. I really appreciate your time, and until next time, au revoir.